Today on Judge Porter.
Okay, so growing up with Caribbean parents, you don't really have many choices. I felt like I'm allowed
Yeah,
to.
it's either doctor or lawyer.
Pretty much. And it's like, that's great, but I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure my dream comes true. And I'm just,
Yeah,
I'm
she
so
like,
excited.
Girl, you done lost your damn mind.
Growing up with Caribbean parents, your choices are simple: doctor or lawyer. Aaliyah Williams was on the doctor path until her heart led her to music. But not everyone's happy about that, especially her mentor, Professor Goodwin. And now, they're facing off in Judge Porter's courtroom.
Rise. Hello, everyone. Please be seated. See here. We're here for case number 6007, Walter Goodwin versus Aaliyah Williams. If you're here, can you please come to the podium? Okay, Mr. Goodwin, sir, am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
That's correct.
Mr. Goodwin, I must admit, I was reading this and I'm a little bit confused. You're suing Miss Williams, over her, I'm gonna let you explain. Please, explain to the court why you're suing her.
Well, I'm a professor of medicine at the university here in Mango Park,
Okay,
and Miss Williams, Aaliyah, has been my student for the past more than 4 years. I've been mentoring her, tutoring her, spending an enormous amount of my time because she is clearly one of the most talented people I have ever met in over 30 years of an academic career. Has every possibility to excel in the medical profession. She hits every bullet point necessary academically, scientifically, personally. Her work ethic is flawless, and she also has something that's very rare in the medical community, as anybody who here knows has visited a doctor. She has empathy.
All rise. The courtroom is now in session. Today's case: Professor Walter Goodwin versus his former student, Aaliyah Williams. He's suing her for walking away from medicine to chase a singing career. Judge Porter, already raising an eyebrow.
For the patients that she sees. And she tells me now, after almost 5 years of study and constant tutoring, mentoring, that she wants to throw it all away to enter the music profession. And I cannot, as in good conscience, as a member of the community, allow this to happen, for her to have such a slim chance of success in a profession when she has a clear-cut path of success for the next 30, 40 years in the medical profession.
Okay, and you're suing her because she is going a different route other than the field of medicine. Am I hearing this correctly?
Yes, the community at Mango Park community, Miss Williams has been a scholarship student all this time.
Okay.
And the community here has supported her financially to an enormous degree. I have spent my own funds in mentoring her because her financial condition did not allow her to reimburse me for my costs and my time. And
How much money would you say you've invested in Miss Williams' academic?
in the past 5 years, all probably in the neighborhood of $50,000, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Professor Goodwin mentored Aaliyah for 5 long years. He says she's one of the brightest medical minds he's ever seen. Brilliant, caring, dedicated. But now, she's leaving all that behind to become a jazz singer. And he's furious. You're throwing your future away, he says.
Are you trying to sue to get that $50,000 back, or is there some other things your concern is just her choice as far as music over medicine?
Well, I'm concerned with her choice above
Okay.
all.
Well, I tell you what. Let's see what Ms. Williams has to say about this topic. Ma'am,
Yes.
good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I'm assuming you know Mr. Goodwin here.
Yes, very well, very well.
Okay. What's your relationship to him?
He is a really good mentor. In my freshman year at the college, I got accepted based on my music. I sing and I also I play the saxophone, but I met him in my freshman year biology class, and we kind of just, created a relationship from there. And then I applied to medical school and just realized it wasn't for me. So that's...
Okay. So when you did when you were doing your pre-med, you made it through that, correct?
Yes, I ended up being a biology major, yes.
You got accepted into medical school.
Correct.
Okay. And you started studying for that, and then you realized, this ain't for me.
Correct.
Is that where we are?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just curious, and I'm pretty sure he's curious as well. Why music if you already had the chops for medicine? Why switch?
Okay, so growing up with Caribbean parents, you don't really have many choices. I felt like a lot of them.
Goodwin tells the court he's invested over $50,000 in mentoring her. Tutoring materials, his own time, all gone, he claims. He's not just suing for money, he's suing out of heartbreak. I can't let her waste her talent, he says.
It's either doctor or lawyer.
Pretty much. And it's like, that's great. I stuck it out, most of my, late teens, early 20s. And now that I'm 25, my frontal lobes developed and I just want to sing and I want to perform and I want to do what I want. I didn't get to do that. And I had to learn that I may be disappointing some people. My parents are on the same, page as him. And it was a hard decision, but it's not something that I want to do.
Okay, and you say you want to do music. What type of music are we talking about? Instruments, singing, what are we doing?
Yes, I sing in jazz.
No, you were delivering a tune, please.
Yeah, I like to sing. I can, hold a little tune. I play the sax, and I kind of want to travel and do like a one-woman show. I feel like that's my ministry, and I love it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about this gentleman right here
I
saying...
feel bad. I understand where he's coming from, but I do think this is a bit dramatic, don't you think? I'm here, I'm living my dream, and I just feel like he's disappointed in me. And I don't want to make this harder on him.
How long have you...
Aaliyah stands tall.
Calm.
Confident. Yes, I studied biology. Yes, I got into med school. But it's not my dream. She's been singing since she was 5, and now she's ready to follow her passion. Judge Porter leans forward, intrigued.
Been into music for right now since you left college? You
I
left
yes,
college,
I left,
right?
Yes.
How long have you been along this path of music?
Oh, about 4 months now, in terms of
months?
full time. But I've been singing, training since I was 5.
All right. What level of success have you obtained so far?
I've got more followers on Instagram, so that's a plus.
Okay.
And I'm applying and auditioning. I actually got accepted to the Berklee College of Music. I have my representative right here,
Okay.
and I'm looking forward to it.
What
Yeah.
happens if music doesn't work out?
But it will.
What happens if it doesn't?
It will.
What
That is
happens?
negative thinking.
No, it's not negative thinking. It's what if. Life is nothing but a bunch of questions of what if. It's just sort of like my wife. It's like, what if you never would have met me? And I tell her, you would have been miserable all the time. Because she benefited from that. Had beautiful children. What if we never would have got together? Those kids would be, but it's always a what if situation. So what if music does not work? Then what are you going to do? Or have you thought that far?
I haven't thought that far. I do
Okay.
have my bachelor's of science
You
in
do?
biology.
With a bachelor's degree, you can almost get a job anywhere, and it doesn't have to
So
even be in.
I guess that will be the plan Z. But I want to.
Judge Porter asks the tough question. What if music doesn't work out? Aaliyah smiles. It will. That confidence? Unshakable. Even the courtroom feels it.
Do everything that I can to make sure my dream comes true. And I'm just
Yeah, I see you
so
like
excited.
what? Okay, Anita Baker, I see you.
Yeah, you know what it
Mr.
is.
Goodwin, let me ask you this question. I understand what your concern is, but you see the level of passion she has about the world of music, and she wants to deliver that gift to the world. And I understand what you're saying is that she has the skill set to deliver medicine to the world. But why can't you be supportive of this?
Well, Your Honor, I've spent my entire academic career mentoring and trying to guide young people. That's over 30 years of doing that. And when you come across like a gem like Aaliyah, and it's like finding a diamond on the ground, and you don't roll it down the sewer. I have complete compassion for young people following their own dreams, but you know that passion she brings to music, she also brought to medicine. And to see that go down the drain, she can't, if she fails in her music career, I've tried to impress this.
Judge Porter delivers a masterclass in real talk. He warns that working in a job without passion corrupts your soul. You can't heal others if your heart is empty, he says. Everyone goes silent, even the professor.
On her over and over. If she fails, it isn't easy to walk back into, it's not like walking back into Walmart and picking something up. You can't re-enter that world just like that.
Here's the thing, and a lot of people do this. You get a job, you're successful at the job, but as the job goes on, your passion for that job starts to wane because your heart is not in it.
Clearly.
And what happens is, and it's just my personal opinion, what happens is your soul starts to become corrupted. And whereas you're saying that she has a sense of empathy, and I'm pretty sure she probably displays some type of bedside manner, or the ability to have a decent bedside manner, what happens is those patients start going from people who need our help to just somebody who's here. Let me just patch them up, get them out the way, get somebody in there.
I've
And
seen
then
that happen all the time.
yeah,
Your
exactly.
Honor.
And the quality of medicine care, it starts to depreciate because your soul has been corrupted as far as the job that you're into. I was a police officer for a long time. Trust me. I've seen a lot of guys, their soul has been corrupted because you're exposed to something and their heart isn't in it anymore.
Yeah.
And once that happens, now what do you have?
Goodwin argues the community deserves repayment for her scholarship. Judge Porter fires back. What if she becomes successful in music? What if she comes back to inspire others? The courtroom shifts. The judge just flipped the script.
You have somebody who's just there to collect a paycheck. You have somebody there who's just cutting corners to get the job done. If she fails in music, you know what? The one thing that you can say that you cannot deny, she tried. You know how many people are out there who say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do all these great, wonderful things, but they never put in the effort towards the first step, especially in the world of the arts, whether it be music, it be dance, it be acting, it be paint, whatever the case is, it's always that first step. And she's taken the first step. Not only has she taken the first step, she's taken the first step against the wills of people who love her. Her parents are looking at her like, girl, you done lost your damn mind. You're sitting at this podium, and although you haven't said it, girl, you done lost your damn mind. But she's giving it a shot. Whether she succeeds or not, it doesn't even matter.
Well, Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, sir.
As both a resident and a taxpayer here in Mango Park, and aside from working at being a professor at the university, I believe that if she does throw away this medical career, rolls the diamond down the sewer, so to speak, that the citizens of taxpayers of Mango Park deserve to be recompensed for the completely free education.
After listening to both sides, Judge Porter rules. This is her life, her choice, her dream. The professor's lawsuit? Dismissed. The courtroom erupts in quiet relief and a hint of applause.
That she has received.
Are you trying to revoke the scholarships after I graduated?
Well, hold on. Wait a minute.
Wow.
That's a very good point that you just made there, sir. But let me counter. Or as I heard one young man say, allow me to retort. Sir, I understand that if she goes into medicine, the people of Mango Park will not benefit from her going into a music career. At least they won't benefit from the medicine. What happens if she becomes successful in music? What happens if she comes back into the community and she's giving free concerts? What if she decides that she wants to mentor other people, not only to achieve things in the art world, but to achieve in life? Amen. You're just looking at it from a medicine standpoint. I'm sitting on this bench and I'm looking at somebody who has potential. You know what that is right there? I'm gonna tell you what that is. That is a slab of marble. I believe it was Michelangelo that says that when he made David, he says that David was in there. It was just my job to bring him out. This slab of marble right here, we have to help create and mold it together. Because I'm here to tell you, sir, when.
Outside the courtroom, Aaliyah beams. Thank you, Judge Porter, she says. I just want to prove that you can follow your dreams. Even Professor Goodwin softens. I still wish her the best, he says. And Judge Porter? When that album drops, I want mine for free. Musical notes.
She makes it. And it doesn't have to be at the level where she's world renowned, but she has some level of success. You participated in that. And I know what you're saying. What are you talking about? I do medicine. Sir, you gave her the foundation of, I can. Okay? And when somebody has that foundation of, I can, you know what happens next? They tell themselves, I will. You participated in that, sir. I know you don't see it now. You're only looking at it. You've been in medicine for a long time and she's going a different route. But she's going to be all right. Even if she doesn't make it in the world of music, she has got her degree and she can go out and achieve other things. But it's her life, it's her choice, it's her decision. I know you're disappointed in that, but let me be blunt. That's a grown woman right there. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out, sir. But your lawsuit that you filed against her, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to dismiss that. All right? But support this young lady in her dream. A lot of young people don't have people to support them.
Thank you, Professor.
All righty. This case is dismissed.
I just want to say thank you to Judge Porter for ruling in my favor.
You got it.
I just want to be an example that you
day.
can follow your dream. I just want to say
Follow
thank you to
your
Judge Porter for ruling in my favor.
Thank
I
you.
just want to be an example that you can follow your dream.
Follow your dream.
And I believe
Thank you.
that anybody in the needless to say, I'm disappointed in the ruling. Require medical and I believe that anybody should also be in the community that's going to require medical attention in the future. My field should also be disappointed. It's academics. Judge Porter's field is law. My field is medicine. He obviously knows the law far
Judge
better
Porter's
than I do.
field is law.
And the fact that I'm disappointed,
He obviously knows the
doesn't
law
stop me
far
from
better
wishing
than I
Aaliyah
do.
the absolute
And the
best
fact that
and
I'm
the most
disappointed
success she can
doesn't
possibly
stop me
have
from
in the
wishing
music
Aaliyah
world.
the
And I
absolute
hope what
best
Judge
and
Porter
the most
said
success
also
she can
comes
possibly
true,
have
that
in the music
as
world.
she reaches
And I
some
hope what
pinnacle
Judge
of
Porter
musical
said
success,
also comes
she
true,
returns to the
that
Mango Park
as she
community,
reaches some pinnacle
to the
of
benefit of
musical
all the
success,
citizens. She
here.
returns
So,
to the Mango
Aaliyah,
Park
I do
community,
wish you well.
to the benefit of all the citizens here. So, Aaliyah, I do wish you well. Thank you.